Hey Dallas, thanks for the opportunity to send you this video. This is Matt from Search Strategy. We've been in business since 2009. The point of this video is to show you some things that you can do to come up in search and beat out your competitors. The three things that I'm going to cover in this video are your content, backlinks, and citations, and then I'll show you the opportunity of how taking these steps for your business, or like what it means for your business in doing so. So the first thing I wanted to show you, and it looks like you've done some SEO work on the site before, which is great, but there's still room to go or to grow and to catch up with a few of your competitors. So the first thing is how much content is on your homepage. Google likes to see somewhere around 1,500 to 2,000 words, depending on your competition and the number of keywords that you need are needed to come up for. And just to, as an explanation, a keyword is really anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. And in your content, you can actually place these keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be found for. So for example, this search that I did here, Electrician San Diego, that's what we'd want to have here. You have electrical company in San Diego. Your title tag here says Electrician San Diego. So we might want to just have some continuity in there, and also to have more content to put those keywords in there. That's the first thing. Oh, and to take a look, I would say to compare, I would suggest we look at Premo Electric. It looks like they've got a lot of different links out there, lots of different pages, a lot of content. Whether it's all good content or not remains to be seen, but there is a lot of content on this homepage. So they're really vying for that space. And then Robert's Electrical Service here, also in San Diego. Oh, that's a problem for him. He's got to get that fixed. So we won't look at that one. But he's still, there's reasons why he's still doing all right, despite the fact that that site wasn't coming up as private at the moment. So the next thing I want to talk about, as I said, was backlinks. A backlink really is anywhere you find one website linking to another via a clickable hyperlink text. And so these links act as an endorsement of your website from others, for which Google looks at you and says, okay, these guys, they're trustworthy. Others are vouching for him. And it's literally like a popularity contest where the person with the most backlinks wins, and people are, there's so many sites pointing back to you. One thing I do want to mention, though, is that not all links are created equal, because they really need to be relevant to your industry, and local websites work best too. So it shouldn't be some random Pizza Hut in Idaho. It needs to be something in San Diego and somewhat related to your industry. All right, and then the third thing I wanted to mention before I get into some of your diagnostics here, and this is a tool I use called SEMrush, which helps me understand backlink profiles and traffic, etc. What I wanted to show you was this. When you do a search, the first thing you see here is Google guaranteed. You can pay for this spot to be in there. It's maybe worth doing for you. Here's the next round of paid ads. You can be paying for this one here. But then there's also the map pack, and you can see Point Loma Electric comes up here, and they also come up number one in the map pack. And the way you get in the map pack, well, what it is, this is your business profile. It's your name, address, and phone number. But how you get in here is to have citations, which mirrors that name, address, and phone number in many places across the web, so that Google sees you. They know that you're popular, you're important, etc. That is how you get into the map pack. And what those places are something like Yelp. Maybe even this Electrician San Diego looks like a site showing all the different electricians in the area. Angie's List, Home Advisor, Better Business Bureau, Thumbtack, all these kinds of directories. You want to have your name, address, and phone number as many times as possible out in all these different places. So you can do that through a tool called White Spark. There's other ways to get citations, but once you have that, Google knows you're around, and it's really valuable at that point. All right, so once you have your content and your backlinks and your citations, and they all come together, this is how you start to outgrow your competitors. But we need to take a look at your competitors and see what they're doing. So here's Premo Electric, here's Robert's Electrical Service. Let's start with the traffic. You're getting 80 organic searches a month. Premo Electric is getting 1,200 searches a month, And Roberts Electric Service is getting 145 searches a month. Part of the reason for this is that why they have more traffic is the authority score. It's kind of like your sort of the ranking out of 100 of what your site being trustworthy and valuable. So the authority score for you is 15. Premo Electric is 24, and that's a pretty big leap. And Roberts Electric is 17. How they get this authority score, though, is by the number of quality backlinks that you have and the number of keywords and content. All that kind of factors in together. But I did want to show you the backlinks here. Premo Electric has 2,400 backlinks. You have 6,100 from 87 different websites. They have 366 different websites with these links coming back to them. So and if I dig deeper into this, what I'm going to see is that the quality of the backlinks is better for Premo Electric, and also they're coming from all these different domains. And you probably have a lot coming from just a few websites. So I think that's important to understand. So what else can I show you here? Yeah, I mean that's basically it. Like, what is it that happens if you were to get another 1,100 or so searches a month? Let's just take out of 100. Let's say you have 100 new searches for relevant keywords like Electrician San Diego. If you're in the top spots, you're going to get that a percentage of that. So let's say you get your 100, 10% of those turn into a lead. So you get 10 leads. Half of them become customers. That's 5 new customers just by having another 100 visits to your website. And so what we could help you figure out is how many of these different keywords you need to come up with another 100 searches. This is something you can start doing on your own, though. You don't need me. Have somebody on your team do it, but this is what I do for a living. So if you're interested in having this conversation, or people at your business want to talk about this more, I'm happy to have a conversation, talk about how you can do that at scale and really drive the business and catch up to Premo Electric here with some of this work. Hopefully this was clear for you. If there's anything else that I can do, please reach out. There's a button here that you can click on to schedule some time with me. But other than that, thanks so much for your time, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks so much, Dallas.